Welcome back. Now there are many examples here. I would like to I would like to ideally show every one of those, but I think you might get more out of it if you did this yourselves. Okay? So let me show a few more, and then um, here is one example. But my advice to you is to try every single code in this file. Okay, that's the best way to learn. Here, notice I've defined a class called myObject. It has an instantiator, constructor that is, only one instance variable. At present, click event is non-object. There are two methods in my class. One is to capture the click. So wherever you click, event is the click, then event.x and event.y are the x and y coordinates. They are saved in this particular instance variable. That instance variable is used in the definition of the method giveChar. That is your x and y coordinate, which will go here, and you are going to print the text, whatever character you give, and that is create text. So you're going to create that text in your canvas. All right, build a canvas in that root, invoke construct one object from my object class. So when you use click, button one is the click, left click event, invoke the capture click to a method. So this is a method, and that's why it takes the place of the function, you see. So you're going to capture the x and y coordinate here and use that captured xy coordinate to create a text in the giveChar method. Okay, obj.giveChar method. When you hit a key, save, run it. Okay, what's happening? I clicked the, so nothing is showing here because I didn't ask it to print anything. You have just captured the x and y coordinate. Now I'm going to write in key in some letter. Say I say T. So T was written. So event.character, T, letter T goes there precisely at the point where I had clicked. Here is another click. Let me write letter A, and it showed up right there. Here is another click. Let me write letter S. There it went. Another click. So wherever I write, wherever I click, I can write. Okay. So this is how you can use a class to bind a canvas. Okay. So this was one example I wanted you to see. There are many beautiful examples, guys. Mouse over. You might want to try it. You will have to try every single one. Let me show you one particular example, and then I'll give you the project, a default project. Now here is a simple interest calculator. Okay, I have defined a class. It's called counter program. Has a window with a title, and you're going to create widgets. Those are the methods you invoke to create more instance variables. So create widgets. In the window, you're preparing label, first a frame. You're placing that label in your frame. Principal is, so on. Okay. Play with this, you will understand it better. Here is definition of a method in your class which actually calculates your interest. Output is, so interest, P times R times T, that is your interest. Okay, so this is the only program, the rest is all class. So look, encapsulation, all the hard work is put aside in a class. This is actually where I run the main program, right? Run the program and start the main loop. Save it, run it. Here is my interest calculator. Suppose I invest $100 at the rate of 6% annual rate. If I annual rate means for 1 year, how much interest will I calculate? I'll get $6. 6% over $100 for 1 year. So if I say 2 years, $12, 3 years, $18. So notice it keeps on running, and that's the point of main loop. It's an infinite loop. It keeps on running, so it's still waiting for me. Say I change the amount to 200. Calculate, that's 2000. Calculate, it's calculating. You understand? So this is a very important kind of setup for you to be able to develop such programs. For example, you can use conversion programs, temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius, or distance from feet to inches, and so on and so forth. You can do all sorts of things using GUI, graphic user interface. Okay, so which brings me to the project. So use tkinter codes file 2, combine it with tkinter codes 1, and prepare any project you like. Okay, any project. It should be substantial. It should have several different components. Okay, and if you can't think of anything, here is a backup project, calculator starter. This file, I have shared it with you. Calculator starter. Okay, I have shared it with you. So this is some file you can play with if you don't have any project of your mind. So I'm just using calculator starter. Maybe I should call it, instead of counter program, I can call it calculator program. Calculator program, right? So calculator program. Okay, and these are the different methods or instance variables and methods. You will have to look at it to understand it, run it. You will get the most basic calculator right now. As of now, I only have 5 times 4 equal C, that is cancel and quit options. So for example, I can say 5 times 4 equals 20. 5 times 5 equals. So what's happening? It's going on multiplying to the previous answer. Here is cancel. 4 times 4 equals 16. Cancel. 5 times 4 times 4 equals. It's so right now it's very basic calculator. You want to expand it to at least this much. If you're using the calculator project, I want to see a minimum of this. Okay, so this is a most basic, it's called simple calculator. It has multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, cancel. Okay, I don't care about this, but cancel. All right, now plus minus also, so change a number to its negative and so on. If you have any more ambition than that, if you want to be more ambitious, try the scientific calculator, building scientific calculator with various squares and so on. So this is a project I will ask you to do if you don't have any other project in mind. Okay, so I'll end this lecture right here. As go over every single code on several TK intercodes 2.py to have a good feeling of what's going on. Use calculator as a backup project if you don't have a project in mind. Okay, until then, bye.